What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing the lionel lionchief ready to run train set by, well, you guessed it, lionel. As you can see, it is an O gauge train, which you probably can see. So you see the track, I guess. See the track? Well, I guess you can't really see. But basically, I'm dividing this series into a couple of parts. This part will just be reviewing the components, the train cars that I have on the side of me. You can kind of see the box car right there. So that's going to be in this video. Next video is going to be just showing off the accessories. And then the third video is going to be pretty much me running this beautiful train. So this is a ready to run train set. They said it goes around for like 300, but they go on sale. It was like 200 when I got it. The going price though supposedly is 300. I don't think it's worth that, but maybe with the accessories amount that this thing comes with, it could be. Here you have the main headlight. It doesn't have a front coupler, but also has some reflector lights. As you can see, the smokestack, and in the back there's the tender, which I guess you can kind of see, and I'm probably going to show you this from a different angle so you can see the side of it. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't even know if this is good. Also, I hope the audio isn't too bad. I hope it's not on just one side or something. So, yeah. So I'm going to pause the video real quick. And also, for shout out if you're actually watching this during the premiere. I don't know if anyone will actually be watching the premiere, but if you do get to see it, shout out to you. So, yeah. So basically, we have the side of the train. I hope this is a good angle. This is the best I could do. And really cool inside. I really like this train because it's not an actual train. It's just line on line. So you can make this whatever you want to be. You can make it pull whatever kind of cars. Like I have it with some Pennsylvania mixed freight. I have it pulling that sometimes around my little small layout. So that's what I do really like. It's not like it's supposed to be a main train. So yeah, here you have the two main driving wheels. I don't know if you can really see. Two wheels up front and then some back driving wheels. I really like the black of this train, and I love how simplistic this train is. Very simplistic. It has a bell up here. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna get a closer shot of the bell. Like I was saying, here's the bell right there. A better shot. Yeah, pretty cool train. So yeah, like I said, the bell up here, you know, a few sand domes and stuff. I really don't know what these compartments are called and things. You have a number over here. And again, this is lionchief, so you can use the remote that came with it, or you can use the Bluetooth app that you can use to control this engine, which I think is pretty cool. I personally don't use the app all that much. I usually just stick with the remote, which I love using the remote. It's much better than the transformer that they had. It's a little transformer thing. And now next, I'm gonna show you guys the inside of the cab because there's a lot of detail in there. Alright, here's the inside of the cab. As you can see, they do have crew members, all nicely painted. I'm not really gonna show off this part because I am just holding up the engine and it is incredibly heavy. You probably could lift weights with it. And yeah, I'm just gonna put this back on as best as I can. Wow, that was more than I was weighed. It weighs more than you expect it would be. I don't think it weighs more than my Pennsylvania Flyer. That weighs quite a bit because also, I don't know if I mentioned, but the engine right here is all made of metal. Everything is metal. Everything is just metal. Everything's metal, so it does weigh, quite a little bit. Next up, we have the one and only lionel lines tender. I do believe it is made out of plastic, so it doesn't weigh as much as the train does. It's not, but it is nicely sized. I like the cold load, and it has a lot of rivet detail, and it perfectly displays lionel lines. And other than that, in detail, it's not much, but still very nice indeed. Again, I really do like these style of trains, down to like I like how these tenders look, and also this tender will constantly be rolling down because my track, how I have it set up, is a little bit at a slant. It's kind of slanted, so if I just kind of push it, it'll come rolling down very easily, but that's because it doesn't weigh very much, but still cool. Yeah, so there's not much other detail I could, really think of, so I'm gonna go, and now we get to see the main rolling stock. Here we have an orange Santa Fe boxcar and a black sliding door, and a black brake handrail. I do kind of wish that there's a ladder up here. I do wish that was painted black. I wish the ladder is, because it feels just oddly orange. It feels too orange, and I wish there was more color variation to it. But other than that, it's a pretty nice boxcar. It's the standard, Lionel ready to run boxcars. And speaking of boxcars, these typical plain Lionel boxcars from Lionel cost about like $70. I think it's insane. Like the new ones, like the old ones, that's about 20. But if you want to get them new, they're like 70 something bucks. That's just insanely overpriced. So if you want a great alternative to getting new modern boxcars, I recommend this place and also a website called Menards. Really helpful. I don't currently have any of this stuff, but yeah. And again, this is a freight set, so a boxcar should kind of be given. It's just one of those things that you have, and the doors open on both sides. I guess you could put stuff in there if you want it. So that's basically the boxcar. It fell. No. Here we have the Lionel Lionel dump car, and I love this thing so much. I love that this came included with the set, because if I didn't have it, I'd be missing out on a great style of cars, because I never realized how much getting a dump car would be cool, but it is amazing. And as you can see, because it says Lionel Lines on it, you can use this on your layout for anything, because I know a lot of people, they want to be like hyper realistic, and they don't want to like mix like certain company cars with certain other types. I don't really care about those sort of things, but this is another reason why I like the Lionel Lines I guess brand of train sets, because it's just plain. You can use it for anything. Yeah, it has a little writing on it, handrail. Writing says safety first, Lionel Lines written on it, and then built 2020 by Lionel. Also, yes, this is a 2020 new set, and it also is an anniversary set, which is why it comes with a lot of accessories. And it does come with a cold load that you can use to dump, but it doesn't come with the button thing to dump it, which is kind of a bummer. The dumper track, just the dumper car, and the code to put it on. And to show you that it dumps, I'm gonna show you. To dump it, there's a small tab, and when you press it, it just that's just, see, it swings out. Now if you have the cold load, be careful of your hand, because it will get all over, and that's why getting the automatic dump track is something you might want to take into consideration. And here we have the last car, and all it is, it's a caboose. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy. It's just a caboose. It says Lionel Lines on it, and then it has a little Lionel logo, some text with a number on it, and then it says right here, built by built 2020 by Lionel, so you know who it's by, and it's a plain red caboose. And also, one really cool thing about this caboose, it does light up, and as you can see, it does have the pickup rollers on it to show that it can light up, and that's why there's a third rail on O-scale tracks. I remember I had a friend ask me, why do O-scale have 3 rails? It's because underneath, if it has power, it has these pickup roller things, and it touches the third rail, and that's actually what gives it power. So, yeah, this is probably gonna conclude the part 1, but there is gonna be more from the series showing the accessories, because it comes with billboards, some other things from it. I don't want to spoil too much. That'll be in part 2, and then part 3 will be, seeing this train actually run. So until then, bye.